You might remember this project, our pretty good house project. Well, now we're gonna go over here and we're gonna be pretty good at something else. Late start today. Well, technically it's not a late start. I started on time. We just had to mobilize. I didn't want to mobilize last night because it was raining, so we mobilized this morning. And, well, time you get to site, you've burned up an hour or more. Anyways, fun little project. We're going to be using FastFoot in the conventional way for this ICF foundation. And we've got another footing to go in, well, hopefully short order, that will be perhaps less than conventional, but still using the FastFoot. So that'll be foreshadowing, if you will. But great little bit of fun here. Little step foundation. Great for learning some basic skills. And we get to do a few other fun things on this one. As you can see, got our standing seam here already. And we've got some wood eyes from Pacific Wood Tech, because we're going to be doing, well, we're going to be doing a roof with wood eyes. And I haven't done a wood eye roof in, well, a very long time. This foundation will be somewhat conventional in the fact that we're going to use FastFoot, we're going to pour a footing or place a footing, then we're going to use ICF and build on top of it. As you can see, the groundwork is stepped, so we have a garage on the upper level, we've got a shop on the lower level, and then our next foundation, we're going to do the footing in perhaps a unconventional method, different than this one. So you'll have to stick around and find out how that goes. It's just a little breezy. Find the what you're looking for? A rainbow? What did you take a picture of? You not working. I'm working. I don't think we're going to try and lay the FastFoot in today. We could stay and we could get it done, but honestly, it's going to make way more sense to try and get that in there tomorrow, get the rebar in there tomorrow, and just be 100% prepped. Instead of trying to fight with the FastFoot in this wind, knock off a minute early, we'll make it up tomorrow. Well, right where we left it, but I don't know. Wind has died down a little bit, but not as much as I had hoped for. Anyways, everything is all leveled up. We do have to plumb those uprights a little bit, and obviously we're gonna have a little extra work there for bulkheads, but really we're ready to drop the FastFoot in, so I'm gonna get that on the go here right away. I've got the footing bag run past because I'm actually going to cut and turn the corner here. We only have one sewn corner, so we're going to be making our own corners, the OG way, if you will. And you can see I have a piece of rebar just laying roughly in the middle of the form. That is going to maintain the center of the FastFoot. Next thing I'm doing is I am stapling the FastFoot on top of my screed board. And I know where to staple it because what you do is you add the width of your footing plus 2 times the depth of your footing, add 10 inches, and that tells you what line that you want to staple your screed board on. And see here, that way when this fills up, it actually pushes out around your footing, and you actually don't have to have your footing quite as wide up top because it's wider on the bottom because it billows out. All right, Not actually a kite. This is the FastFoot Sewn corner from FabForm. I've used them before. These are harder for us to get locally. They're not usually in stock. We've got to order ahead. Didn't order ahead for this one. We had one in our own personal stock. So that was kind of cool. This is a great example of where, you know, simple will allow you to have speed. But much the same as the FastFoot, it has got a bunch of numbers on it for the width and height of your footing. So we're running on 44 here today. That's pretty smooth. Obviously, we've got to pull this around and center things up, but still works extremely well. Sewn corner. Now we're going to do a folded corner. So you want to do an inverted T on your width line. So sharp knife helps. So I cut on the width line. This piece here, piece, tab, whatever you want to call it, comes around. You staple it. Now when we turn this corner, we've got to do a little bit of a Christmas present wrap. But we're still stapling everything right on our width line. Now this is the part that I'm not great at, and that is getting that to actually look like something. It helps if you can just nail down your center line. Obviously we can't nail down our center line, but can do is start getting a few staples and things. And while this may not look pretty, it is going to function, and function typically wins every time. Very few people typically care if their footing form is extraordinarily pretty. And I'm gonna have to hop back over here. Just not quite getting that fold the way I want it. But I think I need to make a longer cut on this tab. Anyways, not perfect, but there we have a version of a folded corner that works. And we'll cut some of that excess off after the fact. Here we go, folks. Folded corner. I
I don't know how much longer it actually takes than a sewn corner, but it's definitely a little bit more effort. And this fold can be problematic if you're not 100% sure, or if you just haven't done it in a while.